Welcome. I'm Verna Joe, Director of Spanish Fork Senior Citizen Center. We've created this program in hopes that you'll find some enjoyment, maybe learn something new, and mostly to connect with you. Please sit back and enjoy.
Ted, hut! Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. Present arms. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Spanish Fork, this is Heather Lyman, nurse with Aspen Ridge Home Health and Hospice, and today I'm not going to talk about anything healthcare related. Instead, I'm just going to tell you a story. So I had to attend a funeral a couple of weeks ago, and when the matriarch of this family died, tensions were high, emotions were raw, and some harsh things were said between her children, which caused a rift between one of the brothers and one of the sisters. And just some resentments were formed, and they didn't speak to each other for over a decade. And it didn't just stay right there with the brother and the sister, because the rest of the siblings felt like they had to either protect one or defend the other, and it ended up causing each of the siblings to choose up sides. And then it trickled down to the siblings' children, who felt like they had to side with their parents. And it caused a really big rift in this family for over a decade. Well, the funeral that I went to was the brother-in-law of this brother and sister. And just over the 10-year period, lots of just big slights and little slights and perceived offenses happened, and it just hardened into an irrevocable split in the family. Well, unfortunately, the brother got cancer a few years ago, and it was terminal cancer, and there was no resolution made. He would not accept any apologies. He wouldn't let his sister come see him before he died, and instead directed even more bitterness and hard feelings towards her and her family, and it just was not resolved. At this funeral of their brother-in-law, I watched the wife and children of the brother come in, and I watched the son of the sister get up and make a beeline towards this family that had caused his mom so much heartache. And I wasn't sure what was going to happen, but as I watched, he just enveloped his aunt in a big hug, and then proceeded to hug each one of her children. And the forgiveness was just tangible in the room, and just the love. You could just feel that. And I thought, how incredible it was to forgive so completely these big heartaches that had gone on for years. So my challenge is to use Spanish Fork. Over the next couple of weeks, it just feels like the world has gotten used to being angry. We're just in the habit of being mad all the time. And so over the next few weeks, I want you to just focus on trying to swing the pendulum the other way. And just with little things, that checker that's slow at the grocery store, instead of being annoyed, what if we just said, hey, I appreciate your effort. The cashier that can't make change, instead of being frustrated with that or coming up with a snarky comment, what if we just said, hey, you have a good day. Could we just make our little corner of Spanish Fork better? So with that challenge, I'm going to leave you with one thought to ponder on as you try to do this. My great-grandpa used to say, if you start out with kindness, you've always got mad to fall back on. But if you start out with mad, you got nowhere else to go. So start out with kindness for the next couple of weeks and see if it changes at least your attitude. We love you, Spanish Fork. Stay safe out there.
Hey, Beverly, guess what time it is? It's
Daytime?
joke time.
Oh,
Come
joke
on.
time, not daytime.
Not
joke
daytime, it's joke time.
Okay, joke time. Well, how about some St. Patrick's Day jokes?
I think that's very appropriate.
It's going to be March pretty quickly.
As a matter of fact, it is March.
It is? Okay.
Trust me,
Oh, you're
it's
right.
March.
It's coming right now.
Yes, it's here.
It's here. St. Patrick's Day jokes. Somebody gave me these. What do you get when you cross poison ivy with a 4-leaf clover?
What do you get?
A rash of good luck. I thought that was
Good.
cute. I know.
Very good. Is there an ointment to kind of help with that?
Yes, there is.
Good, good.
Why can't you borrow money from a leprechaun?
Oh, why can't, I have no idea.
Because he's always a little short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, people, if you fit that category.
Why don't you want to iron 4-leaf clovers?
Iron, clovers, 4-leaf. Man, these are tough today.
I know. You don't want to press your luck.
I like that.
Okay. When is an Irish potato not an Irish potato?
When it's an Irish hash brown?
When it's a French fry.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I know.
I like that one. That's all right.
I can't ever get these either. I have the information right in front of me. That's why I know.
It's still astounding, isn't it? Yes.
It's astounding. Why did the leprechaun go outside?
I don't know.
To sit on his patio.
Yeah, it was patio.
Patio. How can you spot a jealous shamrock?
I'm just striking out here. They're green with envy.
You got it.
got it.
Oh, you got
Green with
one.
envy.
That was great. Why are so many leprechauns florists? This should be easy for you.
Why are so many leprechauns florists?
Florists.
Yes, florists. I don't know.
Because they have green thumbs.
Of course, they would have green thumbs. They're
Okay, and the last March joke. What do you call a fake Irish stone?
fake Irish.
Fake Irish stone.
Stone. Not a Blarney stone.
A shamrock.
A shamrock. Oh, of course. Oh, my.
Okay.
Well, those were good, Beverly. I learned a lot of new things.
We should have
today.
been wearing green today.
Well, whatever.
Okay, let's see. This is one I told the other day at the senior center. I always read jokes at the senior center, so you should come down and hear another joke if you want to. Okay, a group of Alabama friends went deer hunting and paired off in twos for the day. That night, one of the hunters returned alone, staggering under the weight of an 8-point buck. Where's Henry? The others asked. Henry had a stroke of some kind. He's a couple of miles back up the trail, the successful hunter replied. You left Henry lying out there and carried the deer back, they inquired. A tough call, nodded the hunter, but I figured no one's gonna steal Henry.
So true. So
Very,
true.
very sad, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's see.
One more joke for this time. One more.
Just
joke.
one more?
Yeah.
Asked by a reporter how he had managed to live to the age of 100, an old man explained, well, son, I got married when I was 21. The wife and I decided that if ever we argued, the loser should take a walk, a long walk, to cool off. So I guess I benefited from 79 years of fresh air. You didn't even get it?
Well, let me think it through. A long walk, fresh air. Sure.
Let me read it again.
Okay.
Asked by a reporter how he had managed to live to the age of 100, an old man explained, well, son, I got married when I was 21. the wife and I decided that if ever we argued, the loser should take a long walk to cool off. So I guess I benefited from 79 years of fresh air.
Oh, okay.
He was always the loser.
Yes, I should know. I
Oh,
understand
gosh. Well, that was a bummer joke.
Oh.
Are you sure you don't want another one to
Okay.
make up for it?
Let's get one more. I'll listen better.
How about this? An elderly lady was telling her friend that she had recently joined an aerobics class for seniors at the local fitness center. How did it go? Asked the friend. Well, I bent, I twisted, I turned, I jumped up and down, and I perspired for half an hour. But by the time I'd finally got my leotard on, the class had ended. Oh, you like that one?
Well, yeah.
You got it.
It's such a workout, getting ready for the workout.
No kidding.
Oh, my.
Especially if you're a little out of shape.
Yeah, especially, yes. Thank you, Beverly. Yeah.
like to introduce May Timmons as one of our Senior Citizens of the Year.
You're not surprised to see me? Oh, my daughter! Oh, my daughter! Look right at her. Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you. Oh, my goodness gracious. This is something else.
There you go. Sit right here, man.
Oh, my.
Yes, we're so appreciative. So let me just tell you a little bit about May. We're going to have her family tell us a little bit more. But May, bless her heart, has been coming here for numerous years. And May's actually 101? 2. Yeah, I'm an old lady and I can't count very well. You all know that. We also have another Senior Citizen of the Year, our beloved Gordon Warner. He just turned 100. And we have his family here as well to honor Gordon Warner. We could go on and on about Gordon, too. He's done a lot of volunteering over the years. I love you, Gordon. I tease him all the time about being my boyfriend.
I love you too.
He's safe. I don't know if you all heard it, but he did tell me he loves me, and I believe it. So this is Gordon Warner's family. And I'm going to have them each introduce themselves.
The great Gordon Warner. I'll bet there's a lot of people here that have known Gordon for a long time.
He's my cousin.
And I'm pretty sure if you remember, there was a lot of competition with Gordon and everybody, and if any of you ever beat Gordon, it was because he let you win. I just let you know that right now. and May, I think he's going to beat you at your 102, 103. He's going strong, still drives here every day, makes his own meals, does his own laundry, has girlfriends on the side. You catch him speeding up and down Main Street, State Street in Spanish Fork, hooting and hollering at the girls. Tell him to slow down. Anyway, you deserve it. Everything you get and more.
Okay, I'm standing here because every day I spend a lot of time with my wonderful mother. I'm very blessed to have a mom, and she's 102, and I'm old, so I don't have any friends that have their moms, so I'm so very blessed. I spend a lot of time with her. I spend several hours every day, so I'm very blessed. After seniors, I always say, well, so what'd you do at seniors today? And a lot of times she wishes that, in fact, I'd go like this, but she says, I wish they'd hold that microphone up closer, because she can't. So that's why I'm standing here. Mom, I love you. She's so awesome, you probably all know her, but she also lives in her own home. She cleans her own home, and most of the time now, she even walks by herself. We walk a half a mile every day. A lot of times she's already gone when I get there. She's just excelled in everything she's ever tried in her life. She loves people. She loves the Spanish Fork Senior Citizens. It's the highlight of her life. She just looks so forward to it every single time, and when you close for a couple of months, she's devastated. She has the hardest time. Yeah. So I love her. grateful that I still have her, and I could go on and on and on. I won't do that, but I'm going to have my daughter say a couple of things. My daughter, Lindsay.
So my name is Lindsay, and this is my grandma. And a few things I think about when I think about her is, number one, she is tough. She was raised in a mining camp, and she's one tough old sister, has a feisty streak to her, which I absolutely adore. But the thing I think of most when I think about her is her charitable heart. She quit school when her mom died to take care of the family. She took care of her mother-in-law when she got sick. She took care of her brother-in-law. She was there for my mom when my dad died. She's been there for countless people, and she has never made a loaf of bread or a pot of soup without thinking about who she could share it with. So that's one thing what I think about when I think about my grandma, and I'm grateful for that example. And I'm grateful for everyone in this room for being her friend, because she really does love it here. And I'm grateful for everyone who made today possible to honor her, so thank you.
It's time for round 2 of Jokes with Beverly.
Oh, great. Okay. A young man goes out and buys the best car available, a brand new Ferrari 550.
Ooh.
It is also the most expensive car in the world, and it cost him $500,000.
Okay.
Obviously, this was probably written a long time ago.
Yeah, I think it's more now.
Yes. He takes it out for a spin and stops for a red light. An old man, about 75 years old, I'd say that was a young man, on a moped pulls up next to him. The old man looks over at the sleek, shiny new car and asks, "What kind of car you got there, Sonny?" The young man replies, "A Ferrari 550. It costs $500,000. That's a lot of money," says the old man. "Why does it cost so much?" "Because this car can do up to 320 miles an hour, states the young dude proudly. The old man asks, "Mind if I take a look inside?" "No problem," replies the owner. So the guy pokes his head in the window and looks around. Then, sitting back on his moped, he says, "That's a pretty nice car, all right, but I'll stick with my moped." Just then the light changes, so the young guy decides to show the old man just what his car can do. He floors it, and within 30 seconds, the speedometer reads 160 miles per hour. Suddenly, he notices a dot in his rear view mirror. It seems to be getting closer. He slows down to see what it could be, and suddenly, whoosh, something whips by him going much faster. What on earth could be going faster than my Ferrari, the young man asks himself. He floors the accelerator and takes the Ferrari up to 250 miles an hour. Then up ahead of him, he sees that it's the old man on the moped.
No.
Amazed that that moped could pass his Ferrari, he gives it some more gas and passes the moped at 275 miles per hour. Whoosh. He's feeling pretty good until he looks in his mirror and sees the old man gaining on him again. Astounded by the speed of this old guy, he floors the gas pedal and takes the Ferrari all the way up to 320 miles per hour. Not 10 seconds later, he sees the moped bearing down on him again. The Ferrari is flat out, and there's nothing he can do. Suddenly, the moped plows into the back of his Ferrari, demolishing the rear up to the rear. The young man jumps out. Unbelievably, the old man is still alive. He runs up to the mangled old man and says, "Oh my goodness, is there anything I can do for you?" The old man whispers softly, "Unhook my suspenders from your side view mirror."
Well, those had
Did you
some
like
string.
that?
Oh, I did. Oh, I did. That's awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. Okay, here's one about a missing person report.
Uh-oh.
Gilbert Parsons went to the police station to file a missing person report for his missing wife. This is a true transcript of his conversation with the police officer. Husband: "I lost my wife, Gail. She went shopping at Macy's and hasn't come back yet." Officer: "How tall is she?" Husband: "I never checked." Officer, slim or healthy? Husband, not slim, can be healthy. Officer, what color are Gail's eyes? Husband, never noticed. Officer, color of her hair. Husband, that changes according to the season. Officer, what was she wearing? Husband, not sure whether it was a dress or a suit. Officer, was she driving? Husband, yes. Officer, color of the car? Husband, silver Ford Focus Zecta, 1.6 engine, automatic drive, 2013 plate, scratched on the offside driver's panel, crack in the front headlight, and then the husband started to cry. Officer, don't worry, sir, we will find your car. More worried about his car than his poor wife.
What was important there? Yes.
People are like that.
Oh, that's too bad.
So would you like some heavenly humor?
Sure, let's do some heavenly humor today.
Let me see. A preacher who, shall we say, was humor impaired, attended a conference to help encourage and better equip pastors for their ministry. Among the speakers were many well-known and dynamic speakers. One such boldly approached the pulpit and, gathering the entire crowd's attention, said, "The best years of my life were spent in the arms of a woman that wasn't my wife." The crowd looked shocked. He followed up by saying, "And that woman was my mother." The crowd burst into laughter, and he delivered the rest of his talk, which went over quite well. The next week, the pastor decided he'd give this humor thing a try and use that joke in his sermon. Getting to the microphone, he said loudly, "The greatest years of my life were spent in the arms of another woman that was not my wife." The congregation inhaled half the air in the room. After standing there for 10, 20 seconds in the stunned silence, trying to recall the second half of the joke, the pastor finally blurted out, "And I can't remember who she was."
Oh,
That's
boy.
bad.
Not the time to forget something.
Is that the best? I mean, is that enough heavenly humor?
That is good heavenly humor. Thank
Okay.
you very much, Beverly. Yeah.